In level 1 of this skill, we will be finding the area and perimeter of simple figures like triangles and rectangles. But the questions will involve one or more additional steps. And we will also be looking at the area and circumference of circles. In this first example, we want to find the area and perimeter of a triangle. To find the area, the formula for the area of a triangle, which we need to have memorized, is 1/2 base times height. Or, if you learned area equals base times height divided by 2, either of those is fine. But we need the base and the height. And the key with a triangle is that the base and height have to make a right angle. So the base and height in this particular triangle would be the two sides that make the right angle. But I'm missing one of those sides. So this is where the additional step comes in. I'm going to have to use the Pythagorean theorem to find this missing side. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Remember that a and b have to be the two legs, the sides that make the right angle, and c is the hypotenuse of the right triangle. So I get a squared plus 5 squared equals 13 squared. A squared plus 25 equals 169. And then I subtract 25 from both sides. And we get a squared equals 144. And then to find a, I take the square root of both sides, and we get a equals 12. So that's my missing side, which would be the height of this triangle. And now to find the area, I do 1/2 base times height, which is 1/2 times 12 times 5, or 12 times 5 divided by 2. Either way, you get 30, and area is always square units, so square centimeters. For the perimeter of a triangle or any figure, we just add up all the sides, and so we would add 5 plus 12 plus 13, and we get 30. And perimeter is always just regular centimeters, not square units. In this next example, we are finding the area of a circle with a circumference of 12 pi. We need to know both the formulas for the area and circumference of a circle. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. The circumference is 2 pi r. And we need to have all these formulas memorized. On the ACT, you'll need to have them memorized, so you gotta know them. So if we know that the circumference is 12 pi, we make a little equation. 2 pi r is circumference, and we set it equal to 12 pi. And we want to solve for r, because if I can find r, then I'll be able to find the radius. So to solve for r in this equation, well, I might be able to do it in my head. What would I need to make r so that I do 2 times that radius and get 12? Well, r would have to be 6. So the radius in this case would be 6 to give me 12 pi for the circumference. And now I can find the area by plugging that radius into the area formula. So for area, I do pi r squared, or pi times 6 squared. And 6 squared is 36. So this is pi times 36. But when you write your answer in exact form, you always put the number in front of pi. So it would be 36 pi.